Hello Capricorn, this is your November 1st or November 15th, 2016 read. For the main read, I'm using the Morgan Guru Tarot again. I still haven't found the box. And for the advice cards, I'm using the Saints and Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. It's an older deck from 2005 that I very much enjoy, so I thought I'd get this out as well. As usual, decks have been pre-shuffled. The first card is falling out, so we're going to keep that. Let's get right in. I'm getting double cards. Okay. Okay. Is that what we want? Okay. Ooh. I feel like these need to come out too. Okay, we're good. Now what is this? That's attached to the lovers. That's to be seen later. Yes, the lovers is in your read. Which is a great thing. Okay. Overall energy. King of Pentacles. How perfect for Capricorn. It's an earth energy. It's a great male. It's man usually. Don't get caught up in the sex of the card, male, female. It's just basically saying you have things under control. Things are going great. Very thought out, very stable. Basic building block of success. That's what I'm feeling. Things are going well. You're in control. You have things planned out and going the way you want them to. This is good. So, with that starting off is a very great thing. The lovers are coming off closer to the 15th. So, since I blurted that out, you know, that's in there. It's in there. It's in your line. So things are good. That being said, where we're starting out with a double card. This deck loves to give me double cards. And by double cards, I mean, this is the card that showed up, which is the Ten of Swords. There's a card hidden behind it. So, on the surface level, it's feeling a little rough. It's feeling, basically, as you see this guy here, stabbed in the back. Weight of the world on you, things just like, what is going on? What's behind it is the Two of Swords, which is feeling conflicted or having two choices. I didn't really think conflicted was what I wanted to say with that, but conflicted is what comes out. I almost feel like blocked. Like, kind of like waiting for the next piece. Okay. So it's almost like, I almost feel like it's a stubborn moment. It's kind of what I'm feeling. It's kind of like a stubborn moment. The advice for this, right above it for you, is to move and to actually move out of this section, to move on to the next piece. I almost feel like you're like, you've dug your feet in, dug your heels in, and you're just like, I'm not moving, I'm not going forward, I'm not going to do it. I'm kind of getting that feeling, like something ticks you off, and you're just kind of digging your heels in. Really, that's like really what I'm feeling here. Let's go forward and see what else comes out. Because the next card in your line is also a double card, same thing as before. Hierophant, I feel like this is... Did I get the purse for you before? Are you the one I got the purse for? Because I'm getting this deep purse going on here. Ooh, Ace of Rods is behind it. So that's good. Okay. So I feel like what's going on here is on the outside, you're keeping things, you're staying the same. You're staying the same road on the outside. On the inside, though, there's changes. Like, I almost feel like you're doing things and you have changes in the works. Or you're making decisions, but you're keeping them to yourself. But you're definitely planning things for the future. I also feel like some people may see this as out of the blue, but for you it's not out of the blue. There's things you're doing. Actually, you're making things happen behind the scenes. Like, I almost feel like it's almost like buying plane tickets, or plane tickets was the strongest thing that came through. Like, making plans for the future. Like, but you're not just writing them down. You're doing them. making reservations, things like that. Very interesting. Almost like job hunting for some of you, and actually like going on interviews, but keeping it to yourself. Things look all good and well on the front, but behind the scenes, you're doing things. You're going on interviews. You're like, I don't feel like it's just like making a resume. I feel like you're going on interviews. I feel like if there's other things you're deciding to do, like if you're looking to buy a house, you're actually seeing a realtor and going to see houses, but you may not be telling other people you're doing that. Like on the outside, it seems like you're taking the same road. Something's going on behind the scenes where you're just keeping it to yourself. I wonder, were you the one that was doing this before? I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like it's very, kept to yourself. It's almost like it's not. I don't feel like it's a bad thing. It's almost like a gift surprise. Like it's a good thing. But I almost feel like part of the reason you're doing that. He's got red eyes in this. That's very interesting. For some of you, I'm getting the red eyes off of him. I almost feel like the reason you're not making it known what you're doing is because you're a little miffed about something, and you want to make the decisions. So you're going to do it on your terms, and you're going through this on your own because you're going to make the decisions. I'm getting that feeling like it's connected to that digging your heels in. I feel like something ticked you off, and it's not really coming to the forefront what it was. The person around you, this is the environment right below you, they're keeping to themselves. I feel like they're not talking that much. I'm getting that mostly. Like I feel like there's a lot they're not saying. And they're just holding back. I'm getting like in some situations, maybe the silent treatment. Or they're avoiding you. Something like that. The thing is though, I don't feel like you might be having a moment where something ticked you off, and they may be holding back, but you're still like getting the Lovers in the future. I'm not sure what this card is yet, but probably want to show it to you. This is how I'm seeing this. I'm purposely trying not to look at this card. This is how you're going towards the 15th. You got the Lovers, and things working out great, and things like it's weird. I feel like if you're a little miffed and holding back, you're just doing it so you make the decisions, but it's still not like a malicious thing. It's more like a defiant thing, if that makes sense. It's more defiant than malicious. Like, you're not doing it to get them. You're doing it because you want to do it your way. That's kind of how I get that. Like, you want to do it your way. And it works out. Like, you get your way, and things work out the way you want them to. I'm curious what this card is, so I'm going to look. I feel like all is forgiven. And I get that this is what this is, because it's kind of raised up a little bit. Whatever ticked you off, you come back together with this person, and all is forgiven. Like, I'm getting like you're leaving whatever the problem is, you're leaving it in the past. A lot of times, like, I feel like you're leaving the rocky road behind you. Like, I'm getting the rocks or more what the problem is. All is forgiven. That's what keeps coming through. Like, all is forgiven. Whatever the problem is, you're letting it go. They're letting it go. Whatever it is that you planned and you did it on your own time and decided to do, worked out. The person when the Lovers come into effect in the all is forgiven part, they're very happy. This is great social times. I feel like it's a very good effort. I feel like it's more about 2 than 3. I think it's just saying that you're having a really good time. You may be hanging out with other people. Like, it might be like it's a social time, but like it's like with other couples, or like you're hanging out as a couple. I'm kind of getting that feel. And like, things have come in, things are working the way you want them to. I don't know. I don't feel like there's anything bad. I'm just trying to see if there's picking up anything bad for the environment, but I'm not. I just feel like they're happy, and like, I don't know. I feel like when this card's behind it, I don't feel like they're that shocked. Like, I think that you're expecting them to be shocked, but they're not that shocked. Like, they knew something, like, or they were picking up the signs. Either there was little hints that you were doing something, or they know you well enough to know, you know, when something's up or something's going on. Like, I feel it's one of the two. Either you dropped little hints without realizing it, or they know you well enough to know what's going on when you're acting a certain way. One of the two. There's a lot of caring. When I get the Mother card for this situation, I just feel like that unconditional love is there for you. Like, whoever this is loves you unconditionally. Faults or not, good, bad, all that good stuff. They're happy either way. And they definitely see you more as good, definitely more good than anything else. We're all human, and as I'm re-looking at this whole thing, I really see like you're planning this out and doing what you want. When you go, like, I feel like something in the beginning kind of ticks you off and you kind of feel stuck. And I feel you kind of dig your heels in because of it. When you move on from that, then you start doing these plans, and you plan and take care of things behind the scenes, in the sense of you're not, at the very least, you're not telling the other person what you're exactly doing. I feel like there might be like little hints, like you're telling them to make sure they have these certain dates off, or you want to go and do something on these certain dates, so they need to make sure that they have this time off, or whatever. You're making sure they're available and that they're going to be there when you need them to be there for whatever you're planning. And I feel like for some of them, they're just like, okay, he's got something, or she's got something in the works here. He, she, however it works out for you. In some cases, I feel like they're catching on to little hints you're dropping, but they're holding back that they know. They're just kind of keeping it to themselves. For fear of an argument in some cases, and others just because they think that's what you want, so they go along with it. They're just like, okay, you know, it's fine. There's definitely a lot of love around you, though. So I feel like whatever annoys you, it's more like a spat than a big deal. And whatever you do, whatever it is that you chose to do, because it's just, you get along really well with this person. Like, I feel like you almost come clean about it, like what's going on. If it's not something you're doing right away, if it's something like you bought tickets, or you got the loan for the house, something like that. If it's something like that, I feel like when you come clean about it, they're okay with it, and all is forgiven. It's interesting, when this card pops up for you, I really feel like it's telling me all is forgiven, which might be really odd for this card, but that's what I'm getting. All is forgiven. And it's closer to your side than their side. So I feel like the way they react to whatever you tell them makes you feel better, and like that's kind of why there's all is forgiven on your side. So whatever annoyed you, I feel like you forgive them for, or forgive the situation. Alright, of course, as always, feel free to comment below. I'd love to know exactly what's going on here, because this is very interesting. And if you want a personal read from me, go ahead and shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.